evening, draftaholics, and welcome to Draft Punks, the spookiest draft channel on the internet. Very spooky right now, can you hear so spooky? How spooky this is. I've never been this spooky before.
Alright, cool. That's it. What was that spooky sound? I have no idea what that was.
I don't know what it was. It was very spooky.
So some of you might have noticed that over the streets of New Capenna drafts, there were some spooky voices and spooky links included with all of the videos. What was that all about, Adrian?
It was a regular spook fest, wasn't it?
It kind of looked like it.
Well, why don't we dive into it? Why don't we find out what the hell is going on?
So one Macay Clelland has been constructing elaborate puzzles that have been the absolute bane of our existence for the last little while. So this is Revenge of the Draft Punks.
Yes. It's very spooky revenge, but revenge nonetheless.
Let's go. Okay, so on every video was a link hidden in the description. There was a clue to visit the link if you listen to the spooky at the very end of the video, and there were comments to remind you to check the description. And every link has a clue and a clue in the URL. All right, so the clue read backwards says
Tasiyawet.
Tasiyawet. That's your clue. Deal with it. The way is shut. Let's go. So this was our introduction to the puzzles. This was supposed to be very easy and was supposed to show you what is required once you've solved the puzzle. So what do you notice, Adrian?
Okay, Bant colors. Something Arcades the strategist. I don't know, Bant commanders. What are we talking?
You're thinking way too much like a Magic player, foolish Magic player. This URL says the way is shut. Fun line from Lord of the Rings. But these all tell you that you need to somehow open the way. How do we open the way? Well, first of all, what you don't do is this.
No, that would be misspelling it.
No,
I would wouldn't do that
no,
one.
I don't think it's that, no. So we want the way to be open.
What does it mean?
Well, it's obviously telling us to go here.
Oh. It's not our time, Sam.
Adrian.
I know.
My goodness. Okay, well, we have this, which is obviously meant for later. So we'll put that one in the bank. Let's go to week 2. Streets of New Capenna draft number 2, Quasar Control.
A classic.
Verified, bona fide Draft Punks classic.
Absolutely.
URL is the rabbit hole, and the clue is the same. A little bit of a
choose your words carefully.
Interesting.
What does it mean?
Whoa.
That's a lot of cards, Sam.
This is a whole deck.
Yeah, this is more cards than I'm used to seeing. You could pack one, pick one.
Oh, pack one, pick one. One with nothing. Gotta be one with nothing.
Ooh, I mean, Two-Headed Dragons it's not a bad beater.
Two-Headed Dragon's pretty good.
9 Lives was interesting in the formats that it was in.
Does the presence of 9 Lives imply that Solemnity is in here? Is this a cube pick? So, okay, aside from this being the deck list for my current modern deck, what's going on here? Is there a pattern that we can see between these cards? Seems to be lots of different colors, lots of different costs.
Types.
Do you see any commonalities?
Well, No, I don't.
So if you look quite hard, you may notice that we have 2-headed dragon, 7-tail mentor, 1 with nothing, 8.5 tails, power. Oh, okay. Don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about that.
Time stream.
Okay,
They're
this whole
numbers.
row-
They could be numbers.
This whole row is clearly wacky. But coming back down here, we've got 3 dreams, 1 with the stars, 4th bridge prowler, 1 with the machine, 5 alarm fire, and 9 lives.
Well, that's very we got some numbers going on here.
We have 1 or 2 numbers. All right, so what does all this nonsense in the middle here mean? This looks like it says power. This says I, and everybody knows that I is a number.
And time stream is a number.
Famous number.
Famous.
Putting it all together, it looks to me like this says 2718 power I times 314159.
Now, Sam,
Which
do you like maths?
look, I've been known to perhaps appreciate some of the mathematic.
Some of them.
Some of them.
What do these numbers resemble, do you reckon?
Well, this looks to me like the first 4 significant figures of E. And this looks like the first 6 significant figures of pi.
Oh,
The
no.
rest of it being 3.141592653589322382464.
But bragging
Everybody
isn't
knows
something
that.
you like to do.
Look, I'm just trying to be as precise as possible.
Okay.
But Adrian wouldn't let me put that many cards on because he didn't want to spend that long in Photoshop.
No, every time you see an arrangement of cards on screen in this video, you need to know that I had to do it and Sam watched me do it.
Adrian is lying to you. Adrian is the lazy bones of the duo. I did all of the Photoshop work.
No.
This is all my handiwork. Adrian sat around and made jokes while I was trying to put these together.
This is a lie, and get in the comments. Defend my honor, please.
Okay, moving on from Adrian's lies. Putting it all together, this says e to the power of I times pi, which is the very famous Euler identity. And we all know that e to the power of I times pi is -1.
Easy.
Oh, what's this?
We didn't get it. What
That's
number is
'cause
close to -1? Is it 0?
We could try 0. We could spend a while typing things into here. But I think we just need to
Of course.
choose our words carefully.
I get it.
Oh ho ho, what is this?
That's another.
right,
That's
so we
another
had-
word.
We had you from the last video. So let's put that together. You will... Alright, take me to the solution. I
Oh. Still not our time, Sam.
think we're going to have to wait a while from this one.
I
Alright,
know.
next week. New Commander Draft number 3, Duel of the Fates. The clue is not quite my tempo. Nice bit of whiplash.
Classic movie.
We've
What do we got here?
got Obscura Charm, Songs of the Damned, Emergent Ultimatum, Evolution Sage, and Last Word. Once again, not seeing the connection between these cards.
Let's do some Googling then.
So, the knowledgeable and refined among you
The
will
true
know that
fans.
Obscura is not just one of the families of New Capenna. It is also a magnificent band. And hey, look, some would describe their music as Songs of the Damned. What have these all got to do with it? Well, let's Let's jump to our good friend Gogol.
Oh, Gogol.
I just Googled Google. All right.
It's breaking the internet.
Obscura emergent. You can see we prepared for this. Look, they have a song called Emergent Evolution. All right, that looks handy.
So what are we supposed to do with this?
Well, let's jump back to the clue. Oh, okay.
Easy.
All right, let's look through the lyrics. And we don't need to subject ourselves to that awful metal music.
No.
All right, last word is arise. Nice and easy. Cool.
Chuck it in. Easy one. The draft punks are getting soft, Sam.
They are.
What's that?
That, in our most condescending tone, is an ear.
Oh, what does the title of the website say? Oh, use this. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go use some ears then.
All right, we're not getting out of actually having to listen to the damn song. All right, let's go. I don't want to listen to the whole thing though, Adrian.
I mean, think of the viewers.
We could just listen to. No, we'll probably get copyright struck actually. All right. Oh.
That
Let's get
wasn't
back to our lyrics.
That wasn't a rise.
It wasn't a rise. What did it sound like? Ooh. It sounded like this. So I think the last word is actually abyss. All right, let's see if that works.
Hey.
Ding. You will never.
I won't?
Nope, you won't. We're not going to keep putting them in. It takes you to a message similar to last time if you keep putting it in up here. All right, let's go. Next one. Cool.
Oh,
Number
try
4.
Lagrana. That was a classic video.
What an incredible video this was. So good. All right, so looks like we've got a URL that says Neves.
Oh, and another
A clue that says only the worthy.
And we must once again choose our words carefully.
I'm sure that won't lead to a dead end of any kind.
No. Oh, this one's easy, Sam. Everyone knows Zovbav Bay of Ubtalivol.
Yeah, he was my best mate from high school.
He's a great guy.
Really, total stand-up dude. No, it's very clear what's supposed to happen with this, right? Anyone looking at that knows that you are supposed to.
Oh, yes.
Duh.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
All right, let's go. Oh.
Oh no. He killed him.
He killed him. This is not good news.
We didn't plan for this at all.
Oh no. Okay, get out of here. That's not what we want. None of that. Okay, come back.
So hang on. Nevis, 7 backwards. We've got a bunch of gibberish. And we're going to select our words carefully. And then name dropping? What is going on?
What is going on? This is a mess. But if there's one thing that I've learned when you get presented with a bunch of gibberish, is it needs to be translated somehow. Now, it's not translated into a different language. This looks like a cipher to me.
It does. And not because we created the puzzle, but because we're just that good at guessing these kinds of things.
Yeah, this was all so long ago that we can't actually remember how to do any of these. So let's turn to the internet. Let's see what we can do. All right, so we'll put in our terms. Now, how much do we shift it by?
5.
Okay.
Hit it. Of course.
Etag Fagfada.
Good old Itag Fagfada. I love that.
But there was more to this clue.
Eh,
All right, let's try that
clever.
instead.
Man, whoever made these puzzles really knows what they're doing.
Really smart people.
Hang on.
Whoa.
What does that mean?
What is this all about?
Okay, well now we gotta go back. We gotta go way back.
Shout outro number 1. What was the first video with a shout outro?
My bet is Kaldheim. Kaldheim somewhere.
Into the archives we go. So the good news for us is we know which video it was. The bad news for everyone trying to solve this puzzle is you had to go watch all these videos to figure it out. So
which was fun because you got to enjoy some Draft Punks classics. So if I remember correctly, I think it's Kaldheim Draft number 7.
7? Bit of a clue.
Clue.
Very clever. Very clever people that made this video. All right, let's go check out the very first shout outro. Good evening. Don't listen to boring intros. That was a long time ago.
The intros definitely got better over time.
They did. All right, let's jump to the end, see what we find.
So here we are.
A shout out to Adrian Situmang.
Oh.
Hey, the first ever shout outro comment.
The very first shout outro. Okay, so this was clearly we're looking for the name.
Easy.
Right, it's all falling into place. That was Adrian.
No.
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 Looking very dapper there, Mr. Walker.
It's that's how I look down on the haters.
This is what Adrian looks like every day, by the
way.
Yeah,
that's how I dress all the time.
We've tried to talk to him about it, but he's like, no, I am better than the common man.
Yeah, and I only take extremely low angle photos of myself.
So we clearly need to choose our words more carefully.
Of course.
So Adrian Situmang, first of all, sorry for mispronouncing your name. Second of all, if you're still around,
do
let
hit
us
us up.
know, because you are now immortalized in Draft Punk's history.
Truly.
Let's go.
Hey, look at that.
Okay.
You will never guess.
Let's plow on. All right. Pen Draft number 5, Raining Cats and Dogs.
I believe the introduction of everyone to the darling of them asses.
This was an important moment. All right. Da Vinci in the URL, and here lies is the clue. All right. Let's see what we got.
What does it mean?
Oh my god.
That's all. Okay, this is far more cards than we've ever had before.
That's a lot of cards.
It's too many. This is a whole deck.
This is a whole deck. This is my Yorion deck.
Oh, nice.
Or a Commander deck. Commander's got even more. Commander Yorion deck. Is that a thing? I don't know how.
It could be, but
works.
like you're also breaking the rules because you get a couple of red cards in there and green cards and everything.
Damn it. Okay, well, what do we do with all of this? Do you notice anything? Anything jumping out at you?
I can see some letters.
Letters? Oh, okay. I see F, U.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, no,
C?
sorry.
No, that's
whoa,
a bit of a
sorry.
C?
Okay, and whoa, cut.
Oh.
Okay. Right, no, let's try again. F, I, R, S, T. Now, this is another fine demonstration of the painstaking work that I put in to make these puzzles happen. I spent hours in Photoshop.
Don't listen to
arranging cards into
listen
the
to
shape of
Adrian
letters.
right now. Don't listen to Sam.
While Adrian sat
Sam
on Discord.
is a big liar And
just
Adrian did
made
all of the work.
noises out of his butt.
Yep.
And
That's
made
what he
jokes.
did. All he does is fart into the microphone. Help me.
You've got to be on my side on this, people. I put in so much work.
No, you don't. So what are we looking at? We got first. We've got just a buttload of cards. What is going on? Which are we like? What the hell is going on here?
Okay, so behind the curtain a little bit, the so-called inner circle, which is our band of miscreants that have been causing havoc in the comment section, got in touch with me from time to time on Twitter to update on their progress with the puzzles. And I was told that with this one, someone went to, and I think it was Macay, went to all the effort of figuring out which of these cards was the first printed. And I think the only way you can do that is by just Googling each one and looking up when it was printed.
Yeah, that's real tough.
So big lol to whoever did that, because that's not how you do the puzzle. No. I think any real Magic fan should be able to see the common thread between all of these cards.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone should recognize. And even if you didn't know already, it should kind of jump out at you just based on this.
I reckon so.
That all of these cards were painted by the magnificent Seb McKinnon.
Ah. Man, these draft punks are some clever puzzle makers, huh?
They sure are. Okay. That's
easy.
Pretty clearly.
Done. Oh.
No.
Oh, well, hang on. First card. Okay, over to Scryfall, Sam.
His first card. Okay. Let's go. All right. So we're looking for an artist of
the McKinnon variety.
Let's go. Now we're looking for his first card. So we're going to sort by release date. And then we're going to sort by ascending.
Hey!
Cool. Nice and easy.
Got
Let's
it.
Go. Love it.
Tower
defense. Bow, silly Americans. It's not how you spell defense.
With an S. Oh. What? But we got it right, Sam. Okay, try the next one.
Yeah, okay. So if we look closely, I don't know if you can see on your screens, but this was printed in 2013. And Immortal Servitude was also 2013. All right, okay. So we just picked the wrong card.
Yeah, they just don't order them correctly.
Yeah, okay, that's all right.
Nice. Oh, this wasn't hard at all.
Good. This was nice.
Oh, wow, that's a little rude.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Get absolutely wrecked.
What's the title of this thing say?
I did occasionally get sent screenshots of people who'd run into these pages. They were so mad.
I love it.
I love it too.
So hang on.
So there was clearly something systematically wrong over here.
Oh, I have a feeling I know why. I reckon there's been some reprints.
Oh, of course, because if an earlier card, for example, a card printed in 2012, has been reprinted in 2017, it'll be somewhere down here.
Yes.
So thank Sarah for Scryfall.
Oh, absolutely.
Where we can get rid of all the reprints.
Hey, that's a completely different set of first cards.
All right. Man, I sure hope we don't get laughed at by Rafiki again.
No, that would be bad. Tended Knight.
Right.
Is that it? Do
Cross
we get
my
it?
fingers.
Hey, we got it.
Feels good. All right. You will never guess that.
Now that's spooky.
Next video. All right. Number 6, Vivid on the Edge.
We got the Evil Era Silhouette.
It's my favorite movie.
Me too.
So this URL is The Sound of Music, and this says The Hills Are Alive.
Oh,
Let's go.
that's ominous.
Whoa.
What
I was
we
not-
got? We got some music, some musical notes. Tiny URL. What is? Okay.
So those who are musically inclined will find this very easy. Those who are not have to get really good at Google.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is fantastic. We are nothing if not educational.
No, we're here to make you learn.
That's it. Learn how not to draft, learn how to read music. You get everything on the Draft Punks.
Learn how to do fun puzzles on our website.
So, I can't really think of a way to walk through this. You've really just got to know what they are.
Yeah, what kind of chords
This-
have we got, Sam?
This is an E major, also just known as an E. This is an F major, also just known as an F. This is a G major, also just known as a G. This, if you follow the pattern, looks like an A major, but is actually an A dominant 7th, notated A7.
Oh.
And this is a C major, also known as C.
So what do we go to tiny URL and just slap it in?
I guess so. All right, let's give that a go. Let's go tinyurl.com/ what did we say? We said E, F, G, A dominant 7th, C. Okay.
Wow. That's
Hey!
Whoa, it's the DOS Plus website.
It's DOS Plus, no fuss.
Oh, Draft Punk Solutions.
Draft Punk Solutions. This is a link to our YouTube
Oh
channel.
yeah, Draft Punk TV. Why
Draft Punk
Draft
TV.
Punks? A lot of people ask that after each of these puzzles.
And after every episode.
Yeah, they're like, why? Why?
So okay, yes, we
Okay.
are all right. We're
doing DOS Plus. Friends
Cool.
of the channel.
That was
Oh, what?
what is
Worry
this?
beads.
Are you worried about something, Adrian?
I am. I'm worried I'm never going to solve this puzzle. Worry
Well-
beads? I mean, it's a 3-mana artifact. Upkeep.
Everyone
What's going on?
knows. Everyone knows that it's not just Doors Plus. They are known
Oh,
as with Doors Plus. You don't need to worry.
no fuss.
Doors Plus, no fuss.
Hey, okay.
All right, you will never guess that the.
All right.
Let's go. Okay, number 7.
Oh, Goon of
Moon
Fortune.
of Fortune. Another classic. All right, URL of
Die Zukunft.
Dersenkunft.
Oh, sorry.
And this says the past.
oh,
I
and
really hope.
and the
I
one
really
under
hope our
it
friends
says
get what this is a reference to because
the
this one's
future.
excellent.
We also have a German audience, so that you'd enjoy
Oh, that's true.
your native language being used in our puzzle.
So Germans, get in here. Tell Adrian that this is pronounced Dersenkunft.
Dersenkunft.
What is artifacts? Do you like artifacts, Adrian?
I mean, I like myself an artifact. I really like Arcbound Ravager. Wow, what a card.
This might be Adrian's favorite card.
Ah, so good. It does it all. But hang
I've
on.
played a Darksteel Forge in my time. I've resolved a Darksteel Forge.
Damn, and that's a 9 mana card. Oh, hang on. Why do we look at the mana costs?
Oh, 0/6/09/2021. Ah, I know what this is.
Chuck it in the URL.
Let's go.
What happened on the
06
6th of the
09
9th, 2021? Oh. Nothing.
Damn it. Oh, it's a date. So, what happened on that date?
Yeah, what did happen on that date?
I mean, I'm sure there were various unimportant global affairs,
Probably.
but I know the real important place to look for news.
Oh, of course.
Of course. So let's go having a look. So where are we? We're in May 2021. So let's just head back one page. And September. Now, important to note, 06/09/2021. That is the 6th of November. Sorry, 6th of September 2021. Not the 9th of June.
No.
Silly Americans.
Silly.
And what do we have?
Oh, we released a video on that day.
Big news. So I guess we try the
Oh,
name of the
Modern
video.
YOLO stuff. That's a classic.
That was easily my favorite of that set. Modern YOLO stuff. Done.
Easy. Oh. More cards are loading, Sam. We got more cards.
It's a puzzle in a puzzle, Adrian.
Sol Ring's a classic.
That is unplayable in Commander, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Nobody plays it.
all right, well, 1-3-2-2-6 with colons.
Oh, we're in timestamp land.
We are on timestamp.
Oh, let's go for it.
Let's check out Modern YOLO stuff. And we're looking for 1-32-26. Okay, looks like we've loaded quite near to it.
Achievement unlocked. Turn the land into a 4/4. 2 rares. Potato.
Surely that's not the solution.
Well, I mean,
the word that was said at that timestamp was this.
wow.
These draft punks are some silly people.
It's so clever.
You will never guess that the next.
Oh, wow.
We're getting close to the end.
Getting
All right,
very
let's keep going.
close.
Number 8, The Bold of the Beautiful. Clue is Regnarts,
Everyone loves Regnarts.
also known as Stranger.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Okay, I thought there was a lot of cards before, but this is silly.
This is getting very silly. What the hell are we supposed to do with this? So we've got a Stranger Things alphabet on the wall clue token.
And we got this massive
whole bunch
grid of cards.
And then, I guess, some clues. Let's see what we can make of this. So, unbanned, then rebanned in Modern. Do you know of any cards that meet that description?
Island.
Yeah. Banned for power level reasons.
Yep.
Well, so those who know the Modern format quite well will know there has been exactly one card that was on the ban list, was taken off the ban list, and then the poop hit the fan, and they had to reban it again very quickly. And that card was Golgari Grave Troll.
Good old GGT.
Kind of sent dredged through the roof and had to be summarily put back on the ban list. So I notice that this grid of cards is not a perfect grid, but does happen to line up quite nicely.
Oh, just like in Stranger Things.
Just like in Stranger Things. Yeah, where they had Golgari Grave Troll
Oh, of course.
lining up with the letter Y. Now, I had the specials get in touch with me and say that they'd solved all of this, but they had no idea what to do with it. It didn't make the connection up here. So, Golgari Grave Troll maps to a Y. All right, let's keep going. The card with the most printings. Adrian, what do you reckon?
Oh, I know this one. And it's not because you told me, but it is Mountain.
Now, you'd think it's a bit of a coin toss, right? Island and Mountain get reprinted in every set. So, what the hell? One of them can't have been printed more than the other. But it can. It turns out, way back in Arabian Nights, back when Wizards of the Coast wasn't very good at doing printing sheets yet, they accidentally printed a mountain into Arabian Nights, but not the other basics. So it turns out that Mountain actually has one more printing than all of the other basics, making it the most reprinted card.
And no, it's not Colossal Dreadmore, as some of you might have thought.
We totally should have put Dreadmore in here for that reason. So once again, you can map Mountain up to here. Let's keep going through the clues. Part of a cycle with the Power 9 card is obviously
Lord of Atlantis.
No, it's actually Lutri the Spellchaser.
Oh, sorry.
We all know that Lurrus of the Dream Den is the most powerful card ever printed.
No, that's actually a good point.
Yeah. So it's the Power 9 card in question is Ancestral Recall, single blue, draw 3 cards. And it turns out that was actually part of a cycle. The black member of the cycle was Dark Ritual, 1 black mana to add 3 mana. The red card in the cycle was Lightning Bolt, single red to deal 3 damage. The green member of the cycle was Giant Growth, single green to give +3/+3. And the all-powerful white member of the cycle was
so
Healing
hard
Salve.
to forget. The rest are like all-time best cards ever.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, white is sitting there with Healing Salve, and it's very sad.
Gain 3 life.
Or prevent 3 damage.
I love that I think it was in Dominaria, they printed a card where you choose both, and it was still wildly unplayable even in draft.
Unfortunately, still bad.
Love it. All right. Has a variant whose name was changed because of an awkward coincidence.
I remember this one.
I remember this one too. Do you
want
to
Death Corona.
The old Death Corona. Do you want to talk us through that?
Oh, when Ikoria came out, just as the coronavirus pandemic had started ravaging the world, there was a card in the Godzilla treatment of Void Beckoner that was, I think, Mecha Godzilla or like Godzilla Death Corona or something.
Yeah, it was Godzilla Death Corona.
They were like, "Oh, we're not gonna reprint that one."
And so only the very first printing of Godzilla Death Corona has that name. Thereafter, it was called something more boring. So if anyone would like to buy my copy of Godzilla Death Corona...
Oh, that's right, you've got one.
I've got one, yeah. And it wasn't available in regular boosters either. You could only get it in collector or, as I learned, prize boosters. I opened it in prize booster.
Nice.
So, yeah, look, I'll sell that for the nearest person who wants to offer me 8 figures for it. All right. Mark Rosewater, everybody's favorite Magic designer, his favorite card.
If you spend a lot of time trolling through his blogatog, you probably will have picked up on what this one is. Do you know what it is, Sam?
I do, yeah. It is Rally the Peasants.
Oh, close.
Big fan of token strategies. Well, he is a fan of token strategies.
He is a big fan of token strategies, likes himself a +1/+1 counter, but it is doubling season.
Mark Rosewater famously loves doubling things in Magic. If you ever see a card that says double, or even triple in the case of Nyx Bloom Ancient, it was probably a Mark Rosewater design.
Yeah.
That one's doubling season. The first card made in the You Make the Card series. So these were a set of... I don't quite know what you'd call it. I guess an event that they ran online where the public got to vote on different card elements, and then they all came together and eventually made a card. Do you know any of the other ones?
I don't know any of the other ones. That's a good point. I actually don't. This is the only one I know because of this puzzle. Haha.
Yeah, so Waste Not, the discard tribal card was the result of this. Crucible of Worlds was another you make the card.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, but the very first one was Forgotten Ancient.
Hell yeah, Commander All-Star.
Yeah, so I hear. So originally printed into Scourge, which came out the same year that I started playing. So this was kind of very timely for me.
Excellent. So we got Forgotten Ancient, and we got what do we got here?
Considered by many the most overpowered common for limited ever. Now, sadly, we made this before we kind of fully sunk our teeth into Streets of New Capenna, and Inspiring Overseer isn't on here.
Sorry.
But it does turn out that there was actually a common in a limited format that made Inspiring Overseer look like Healing Salve.
Yeah, it really made it look like playtime.
And that card was Sprout Swarm. So Sprout Swarm makes a 1/1 Saproling. It has buyback for 3, which means you can pay 3 when you cast it, and it goes back to your hand instead of your graveyard. And it has Convoke, which means you can use your creatures to help pay for it. So once you get it going, it just makes a metric buttload of Saprolings, and there is nothing your opponent can do to stop the flood.
Oh, and it's an instant, so you can just do it at the end of their turn. You don't need to tap out on your turn for it. It's thing's amazing.
So for a bit of context on how ridiculous this was, when they did Time Spiral Remastered last year,
yes,
they thought about reprinting this and then realized how obnoxious it was it just ruined the limited format completely. So they bumped it up to uncommon, and they still found that it was ruining the draft format even at uncommon. Just any pod where it was opened was just ruined. So they went the next step and made it a rare.
And now you got this jank rare. But still, when people open it, they win the draft.
So they bumped it to Mythic and then took a step back and said, what the hell are we doing? Just get this card out of here. And so they just removed it from the set entirely because there was no way that they could make it work with a limited environment in mind.
Which is probably for the best.
Yeah. I very much hope to never see that cast on the other side. All right, let alone at common. What the hell?
I know.
All right. A card that received emergency errata before it was released.
Now this one's tricky.
Now this doesn't happen very often. If you have a very careful eye, you can actually spot a mistake on one of these cards that any of you would be able to spot. But because your magic brain just shortcuts things, it's actually really hard to see, which is presumably how it made it to print. So I'm going to zoom in. Oh, nope, let's zoom. Can I zoom in?
You might have to open it in a new tab.
Ooh, okay. Well, no, apparently we're just
download it.
Let me bring that over here. So have a good read of this one. See if you can spot the problem. So I'll leave you to pause the video if you want to see if you can spot it yourself. But this says, return a land to your hand. Target creature gets -X/-0, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Huh! It doesn't say until end of turn.
Forever.
Permanent shrink. And so they realized this after the cards had already been sent to print, but before they were in people's hands. And so they issued emergency errata saying this was supposed to say until end of turn. So that was quite funny. I remember when this happened. Actually, it was very funny news to hear.
That's one of the trickier ones, but very clever, and also props for those who figured it out.
Card from the set that was accompanied by a massive overhaul of the game's rules.
Now the boomers out there will probably get this one pretty easy.
So there had been a couple of overhauls of the game's rules. One of them was with M15?
M10 had a massive overhaul.
M10, you're right. It was
That's
M10.
when damage came off of the stack and all of that.
Yeah. But there was an even bigger one in Magic's early days, which, fun fact, was actually the death of the game.
Oh.
Widely proclaimed at the time, the game was over, everything was done. The way that we are playing is no more. And that was with the release of 6th edition. It is now famously known as the 6th edition rules change. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head the big things that they changed. I wasn't quite playing yet. But I do know that the Magic crowd at the time was unhappy.
Oh.
And same with the Magic 2010 rules as well. Like, you can't change the rules of Magic.
Oh, no,
without just-
everyone loses it every time.
Yeah. Yeah, so
what card we got that came out in 6th edition?
that was the famous Lord of Atlantis.
Hell yeah.
Cool. All right, last one. Preemptively banned in Commander before its release. I believe the only card to have received this treatment.
Island.
Again, banned for power level reasons.
Yes.
Not a fair card.
No.
Casts Preordain, casts Brainstorm. It's not okay.
Not at all.
Mountain can't do that.
It can't.
What's a Mountain gonna do? Play a...
Lightning bolted commander? Come on.
That's just not good. 40 down to 37? No.
Useless.
30 down to 27? I don't know how Commander works. Adrian, what is the only card that has been preemptively banned in Commander?
Part of the real Power 9, we got Lutri, the Spell Chaser, which, if you read its companion text, would have, at the time, just automatically been the companion for every commander deck ever that aren't running the multi-card cards. You know the ones.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, so Lutri is your companion if you've got a singleton deck, which is every commander deck.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. But such a sick card in draft. The companion mechanic might be the greatest balance mistake in Magic's history. But oh my god, it was fun in draft.
It was real fun, like taking the concept of a build around to a new level.
Yeah. Perhaps in the video that we're going to record after this one, we'll tell you the story of the Gyruda deck. But let's move on from here. So if you match each of these cards up to their corresponding letter up in the Stranger Things, you get Elamrenift.
Elamrenift?
That sounds like a bit of nonsense to me, but let's see. YLAMRENIFD.
Oh, you did E instead of Y.
Oh. Thank you.
Otherwise, you'd be doubly wrong.
This, cause spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay,
That
we
makes
gotta
sense.
figure it out.
Now, I was sent screenshots of people trying to work out what this was an anagram for, and they were using anagram solvers online, but it's not a real word.
Not a real word. It's sort of a portmanteau, but it's not a real word you'll find in the dictionary.
But if you are a fan of Stranger Things, you will, of course, be familiar with the Mind Flayer.
Hey, so we will never guess that the next word.
On we go.
Okay.
All right. Number 9, you snooze, you lose.
Tibmag.
Tibmag. That was my favorite magazine growing up. All right. Gambit is the URL. What is this all about? More cards. Okay.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
What is going on?
What is this? Okay, it's got to be more letters, right? This looks like... nope, it's Nope, not spelling profanity at me again.
Hang on, you got to zoom in on some of these cards. What do we got here?
All right, let's have a look. What have we got here? A Castle Lochthwain, Bishop of the Bloodstained, Coffin Queen, another bishop. Oh, another cut. Whoa, what is going
Hang on,
Horn?
Black Knight.
Oh, Horn of Ulamog.
Oh, we got a white pawn of Ulamog?
White Pawn of Ulamog. What's going on there? That card's not white.
That's not real. White Knight,
that looks-
Black Knight. We got King Macay, the Gold Cursed.
Okay. What does it look like to you, Adrian?
I think we might have a bit of a chess situation on our hands.
It's like a chessboard to me. White King, White Pawn, White Black Knight, Black King.
White Queen. Okay, let's go play some chess, Sam.
Oh, yeah, I do love me some chess. So if you put this position together on a chessboard, you get this. Whoops, no you don't. Back! Go away, don't give the solution. Okay, you get this. So the question is, what's the move here? So when you're solving chess puzzles, good idea to look for checks. So I notice I've got a check here. But king can go here. Okay, that doesn't look right. Any ideas, Adrian?
Okay, so check with the queen on F3.
Looks pretty good.
Oh, that's
But
bad.
now-
That went
That's real bad.
real south real quick.
That was not a good idea. All right. How about check up here?
Hell yes.
Nah, queen takes.
Oh yeah, okay,
Queen
what?
takes. I mean, this is an pretty good position for white still, but I think we can do better. I love me some material.
Oh, just take the knight.
Take the knight.
Easy.
I reckon we can do better.
I agree.
What can you see? Well, everyone can see it because the board was in this position when we started. But there's actually a sneaky pawn mate.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Got him.
Love a sneaky pawn mate.
And what move was that?
That was G4 checkmate.
Should we
So-
plug it in?
Let's give that a go. G4 Shakmat.
Oh, okay.
We're getting pretty close. You will never guess that the last word is...
Oh my god.
What could it be? So, the last New Capenna draft. Let's jump into the description. Oh,
Oh, news, gnimok, and a bunch of other backwards words.
which says, good things come to those who wait. The final installment is coming soon. We intended for this to be the finale of the series, but sadly, COVID struck half of the Draft Punks.
It did.
The other half was moving house and didn't have internet at the time that we uploaded this video.
It was a rough time.
It was a pretty crappy time for the Draft Punks. More so for Adrian, who had to deal with the spicy cough. It was not a good time.
But I'm fine now. I'm living it up.
See, he says that, but he's actually just a brain in a jar in my study. He died a couple of weeks ago.
I'm
and
Gleemax.
I've just got my microphone up against the brain in the jar, and this is what you hear. So, nothing on this video, but I think it was kind of fitting that the finale came with the Macay supremacy.
Oh, yeah, we got a link. We've got Annihilation.
Okay, so Annihilation, both backwards and forwards, one of my favorite movies. Let's go. Oh,
Well, we got an owl and a bear. That's easy.
pretty easy. Nice finale, Draft Punks.
I know, right?
More like Draft Dunks.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no, this one's easy as well. Beef case.
Oh, that's easy as well. Okay, cool.
The good old
These
beef
Draft Punks
case.
are going soft on us.
I know, right? Oh, what did we do wrong?
Adrian, I think we were supposed to type the name
the
of a card.
real name of the card. Oh,
That's
so boring.
Oh no.
Oh, Courier's beef case, yes.
I don't like being laughed at. That's so rude.
No, it's very sort of, harsh.
What is this?
Looks like some sort of delicious dessert.
It does look quite tasty, doesn't it?
We got some peaches in a cup and an S on it. What?
Now, I got sent screenshots of the inner circle working on this, and there were all sorts of interpretations scrawled all around it. It was very funny. I was sharing them with Adrian. We were having a very good time.
Hilarious. Because it's really easy once you figure it out.
It is. What is it?
Well, you got two peaches. What do you use the peach emoji for? Ass, and what are they in? An S trophy. That's ass in S trophy.
Duh.
Easy.
Ass in S trophy. And we even hinted at it earlier because it's a Seb McKinnon art. All right.
Exactly.
So this is JJJ
Abrams.
A-Brains.
A-Brains. Hammer.
Or brains are quite cold when you put them in a jar on my desk.
Oh yeah, J for jar. And then you
Cold
smash
chisel.
the jar. Oh, cold chisel. No, this one is pretty simple if you're sort of like getting the gist of these puzzles now. That might be Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Jay's the Mind Sculptor. My main fear in doing this video is that I'm going to misspell something on camera and it's just going to be embarrassing.
And we're gonna bring up the image of everyone pointing and laughing again.
Yeah. Hey, who's this?
Oh, that's some guy.
Not looking so condescending. Oh, yeah, he's still looking kind of condescending.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy. Definitely not my Twitter profile pic.
Your Twitter profile
Yeah.
is something completely different.
But what do we got here? We got Dead R Back Adrian.
Dead are back, Adrian. That's clearly the solution.
Easy. I think we could do better than that, though.
I think we can do better. I think this guy has been hung.
Oh, no.
I think this is hang R back, Adrian.
Oh,
No,
easy.
it's very clearly hang R back, Walker. Good thing I introduce you by surname in the intro every week.
Yeah, otherwise people would have no idea.
Yeah.
Now, if you looked at this and understood exactly what was going on the right, then you've been on the internet for too long.
Get out, go touch some grass.
Yeah, touch some grass like on the left there. Go find yourself some grass, go touch it. But
if you don't know what's going on over here, you're not going to.
yeah, it's like it's you know it or you don't. But I believe a lot of you will know this as loss.jpg. And what do we got on the left there? We got a goal.
It's like goal lost to me.
Looks like goalless.
Ah,
This one looks easy.
what's going on?
Member arrow? Arrow
which
member.
member?
Oh, is it this member?
I think it might be.
Ah, of course.
Well, this one never ends. What the hell is going on?
This is quite the gauntlet. What is a green N and some sort of burial? What's going on?
I don't know. I've got no idea with this one.
So I'm just going to quickly peer behind the curtain about this one. When Sam suggested this puzzle, it was completely opaque. I could not figure out at all what he meant until because it was like some image. It was an N on an image of like a pyramid or some sort of like old ancient building. It was like N pyramid, N temple, N building. And then it turns out, Sam, that what was it?
it was obviously, to anyone who has a brain not in a jar, it was very clearly a tomb.
N-term. That's the N-term.
We really should have done another one with an arrow pointing to that.
Disinter. What the hell is going on here?
What is going on here? That is downright bizarre.
Yeah.
So if we don't quite know what to make of all Osama bin Home Alone, if you're shoot a duck, I'm scared of toasters, the rest of it's pretty easy. This is...
Oh, we got a bag and American Dad. Of Baghdad. Oh, I get it.
I get it. This is another Arabian Nights classic.
Oh my god, it keeps going. What the hell is this?
This is Adrian's favorite.
Yes, my surprise was faked. It was all very good acting. But what do we got? We got an eye. We got a laptop.
So it's laptop over of
fan,
spinning blades,
spinning fan, truck,
van
leg. That doesn't make much sense.
That's a famous card. Laptop over of spinning blade van leg.
Oh, hang on. That's a Dell laptop. I reckon we've got iDell on of.
iDell on of.
And I believe that's the OBS logo.
Hey, take a look down here, good friends. We're using it right now
OBS.
to record this video.
That's OBS Truction.
No.
Yes. iDell on of OBS Truction.
We would never be that silly.
No, that's we're way better than that.
We lied.
It was correct.
What is happening here?
This is nuts.
We've got Guy Fieri butt cracks at Magic events. If you don't know the history behind this photo, just Google butt cracks at Magic events. Everyone should know about this. Lobster computer. Fieri crack lobster computer.
That's a card.
I think that's a card. Yeah, originally from Ravnica.
Yeah. Fiery. Is it like fiery in? Because he's in a Magic competition. Fiery intervention.
Nah, you're reaching, my friend. Wrong way on the Fieri. This is Guy. This man is posing with an ass.
Oh.
This is not a lobster. This is a crayfish.
Oh no.
And our good friend the Dell is back. This is Guy Ass Cray Dell.
I almost feel bad. Almost.
I don't.
Whoa! We did it. We got through the gauntlet, and I guess you will never guess that the next word is pumpernickel.
I would never have guessed that the next word is
I would if you guessed it, then I would be very impressed, but I don't think anyone did. Pumpernickel is the magic word. Let's do it, Sam.
Let's go. You will never guess that the next word is pumpernickel. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh, we got we got a link.
No, we're opening in this time. Go. Good evening, Jankaholics, and welcome to Constructed Punks.
Link in the description. Anonymous.